Hey, it's Patti Scharf, CPA and co-founder of Catching Clouds, the leader in e-commerce accounting. Welcome back to another Saturday Slowdown, where I like to remind everybody to work on their business and not just in their business. All right, so today's video is going to be completely different. A lot of you know that I have gone traveling. I'm in New Zealand right now. I'm actually in Auckland. In a couple of weeks, we're heading to Australia. And we've been here for a couple of months, and I keep getting this question over and over, both offline and online, about like, what kinds of gear do I have on this trip? And even though it's not really related to e-commerce or accounting necessarily, I know a lot of people who are e-commerce sellers, they do it so that they can live kind of a digital nomad lifestyle. And so I convinced myself that this was a topic worth having. So I'm going to share my top 14 items that I brought with me on this trip. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so some of these things are going to be kind of funky and random. Some of these things I didn't even know they existed until I started looking around and trying to find stuff to go on this trip. So some's really cool, some's pretty obvious, but let's hop in with my number 14. All right, and that is this toothbrush cap. Okay, it just goes around the toothbrush part of the toothbrush. They are colored, so when Scott and Samantha and I all have our toothbrushes lined up on the sink, we can tell which one belongs to whom. So it's really kind of random, but I love it. It was like $1 at Target. You know, it's low cost, but I kind of like it. I grew up with those that they were the long, full plastic ones, and my toothbrush never fit in it properly, so I really like this one. Number 13 are packing cubes. So if you don't know what packing cubes are, they look like this. This one has 5 shirts and a pair of jeans in it, and it's really basic. You wouldn't think that this would be very helpful, but I can fit like 2 weeks worth of clothes in one of these cubes. So I can just squish it down, and you can fit just an insane amount of stuff in here, and it keeps it all nice and organized in my bag. When we've had just a day trip or something like that, I'll take one of my packing cubes, throw in just one change of clothes or something, stick that in my backpack, and then I can head out without having to drag all of my whole suitcase with me and stuff. I really like it. Oh, and it has a handle, so for that very purpose. So I really like that. Number 12 is an online thing. It is NordVPN. So it's a virtual private network, which we are using to connect back to the States. So if you aren't familiar with a VPN, basically what you do is you dial into the servers that are located in the US, and then you can browse online or whatever from there. So I can continue to use things like Netflix or Hulu, or this is the most important thing, my daughter can access her schoolwork online. So she's taking some online classes, and that's how she's getting that done. Indispensable on this trip. Big fan. Number 11 is my Kindle. Can't go anywhere without my Kindle. You can have a gazillion books on here and travel around. I have it in my little backpack, and it's so quick and easy to pull out if we're sitting around waiting for something, or if I just want to read a book. It's really handy. Number 10 is my phone. Now, I like to disconnect when I can, because I think it's good for your brain not to be connected all the time. But phones now, they are like little computers. So I can get to podcasts and audiobooks and regular ebooks and music and the library and social networks and all that kind of stuff. So it keeps me connected to the business when I want to be, and it keeps me connected to my playthings when I don't want to be. And speaking of my phone, that is also my number 9, which is my webcam, because I will use my phone when I'm taking videos when I'm out and about. But I have a webcam for when I'm just sitting here like this. So I really, really like this webcam. It's super reliable. It's super tiny. It's the one that I use when I'm at my home office. I just like packed it up and brought it with me, and it's been great on this trip. Speaking of tech gear, my number 8 is my microphones. So I've got 2 microphones. There's this one, which I use when I'm at the desk, and then I have this one, which is just a lavalier mic that I use when I'm using my phone. So I'll plug in this, I can keep it just in my little bag, and it's quick and easy to pull out, use it on the fly. Pretty good quality. I like my desktop one better, but I could bring my desktop one around, but it's USB and it's too much hassle when I'm out and about. So the lavalier mic is great when I am just playing around. Number 7, I'm going to show you a picture of that too, is the stand that I use. I use this for all kinds of things. You can wrap it around like the legs are bendy, so you can wrap it around a tree, or you can stand it up on a rock like I did last week, 2 weeks ago, last week I think. And you can use it just to stand on the table. So like right now, I have my webcam screwed into the top of it. And so I'm using it as a stand for my webcam. Or I can use it with this little handy dandy thing where you can screw it in here, see, like that. So you screw the legs into that, and then you can put the phone, like I can put my phone in there like that, and voila! I can use it to like hold it out to do a selfie or set it up on a rock or something like that, and it helps stabilize things. I didn't use it for the first like month and a half I was here, but then one of the videos that I did, like I was like getting seasick watching it because I was trying to just hold my camera and it was like, ah! So since then I started using the stand more, and I'm super in love with it. So that's why that one is number 7. Okay, number 6 is my external hard drive. This puppy holds like, I want to say, a terabyte of information, and I use it for keeping copies of all of my video files and things when I am creating my YouTube videos. So I don't fill up all of my laptop, I just like can fill that up on there, and then I will save a copy up to like the cloud, because I want it to be safe and secure, and if something ever happens to that or I lose it or whatever, I'll have a backup copy. But I love that. It's like super organized, it's super easy and portable. So that is my number 6. All right, my number 5 favorite thing. You guys are gonna laugh so hard at this. You don't know what this is, but it is, ta-da! No, it is not soap. This is my shampoo, and this is my conditioner. It's like each of these lasts like 3 months. I think the conditioner lasts longer than the shampoo because this is a new bar because I'm almost done with the other one. But this is like 3 bottles worth of shampoo, so it should last the entire trip. And look how little space it fills up. It's so amazing. So I love that. It works really well. My daughter has some. We're trying different kinds. And here's the funny thing. I found it online before we came on our trip, and I was like, oh, it's made in New Zealand. I ordered it off of Amazon or something like that, usually, because I order most everything off of Amazon. And I was like, if I run out, I can just grab another bar since we'll be in New Zealand. Yeah, I've looked all over the place. Finally, one place. Somewhere on the South Island, I was like, oh, they have our shampoo. And so we got some more. But I fully intend to like keep using that when I get back to town. It's like good for the environment. There's less waste. I like how it works. So yay, thumbs up for that. That's my number 5. All right, number 4 is this thing. It is called a BAGSMART, and it keeps all of my different cords all nice and organized, so that if I need a charger for my phone, boom, it's right there. And for my tablet, and for my Kindle, and for my whatever. So I love that everything stays nice and organized. It's super compact, but holds everything that I need. So I really like that. All right, number 3 is not actually my favorite because I don't use it, but I asked Scott what he liked of all this stuff, and he said his noise canceling headphones. So I thought I'd like throw him a bone and throw this in there, but he really super loves it. It was a big investment. He had to convince me to buy it. I was like, seriously, that much for headphones? You know, I just got my headphones for like 20 bucks. And, but apparently the noise canceling works great. He loves it when he's on the plane. He's right now in the other room taking a nap with them on so that he doesn't have to listen to me. But just because how much he's raved about it, I thought it belonged on this list. So I'm going to put that at number 3. All right, and for number 2 is this amazing thing. I can't believe how excited I am about this thing. So what it is, if you couldn't tell, it's a charger. So you can plug in your stuff, plug in your USB things. It's also a converter. So it comes with all these different countries' plugs, and boom. I've used this in the airport. Scott, Samantha, and I all have one of these. So sometimes we'll share one because it has so many ports. Sometimes we'll each have our own, but we have so many electronics and gizmos. We have to plug in our laptop. We have to plug in our chargers for our Fitbits and our doodads and whatever, you know. So we are a highly electronic group. So we need the chargers, and this has been working amazing. I'm so glad we got that. All right, now drum roll. My number 1 favorite gear on this trip is this thing. What is this thing, do you ask? This tiny thing is a backpack. You unfold it, voila. It's got like sturdy straps, and it's pretty basic, but it's got a pocket back here. It fits my laptop, it fits my tablet. I can throw in just one cube. I can just throw in one cube of clothes, zip it up, and it's good to go. It's got 2 pockets on the front. I just love it so much. It was only like 20 bucks. So I got one, Scott got one, Samantha got one, and we can pack it away when we're not using it, but when we need something extra, when we're going to the grocery store and picking stuff up, then we can just unfold it, poof, day pack. So I just think that's really cool. All right, so I guess that's about it. Thank you for indulging me this week. I hope you got something out of this. If you like this video, please like, comment, and share. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll catch you later.